So now with my module all set up, ready to test the relay, we can just go to the Start Continue button, and it will now step through each of these modules that I've created. There's the test diagram for me to connect up. I'm assuming we're already connected, so no need to worry about that. Continue. So now I'm going to set the DC supply. Let's see the power come onto the relay, and then we're going to set up ramping voltage. Down here you can see the actual voltage being stepped up, and this is the progress that the software is making through this particular module. So let's give me a green tick so it knows that one's okay, so it now moves on to the trip time module. And then my relay is set up, so I can just continue it. It does the test, and then it goes back and switches off the auxiliary DC supply, which you can see because the light's now gone off on the relay. And that's that now finished, and you can tell that it's actually passed because these obviously have no test points set to them, but where there is a test point you get a green tick when it's passed it, or you get a red cross if it fails it. And you can actually select or deselect different modules, so you don't have to have it. You can have it step through and just do the individual modules that you want to get an actual reading. I can go in here and I can look at setting up for the cursor, and if we move cursor one across, so we know tripped at 12.73 volts, which should match down here. Yeah, there's the result, 12.73 volts there, and 730 millivolts deviation. And we can go and do that same to the trip time as well. But again, you can look at it, 500 milliseconds nominal, trip to an actual 548, deviation 48.7, but just below my 50 millisecond allowance. Okay, so once the test has been completed, I've got all my test file. I can then print this out. I usually print these out to a PDF writer, and then I can include them in any report that I've got. I've already done that for this relay, so I can go straight to the PDF viewer, and this is what I've selected to come out. An initial section that gives the test object and describes it, where it's located, panel number, the actual relay itself, its serial number, etc. When I printed this, it wasn't connected to an Omicron, so this bit is left blank. Otherwise it would have done that for me. And then I'll move on to actual individual tests. This is a 12% test pickup. You get a little table of the results, nominal value, what it actually got, deviation, and then you get a little graph of the voltage being ramped up to the final point it tripped. In hindsight, I probably should have disabled these within the Omicron, but I didn't, so they've been included in the report. But what I do get here is the trip and start signals, and you can see it was high, and then at the point where the relay tripped, it dropped down. And then the cursor data that was actually on this plot up here is put in another little table, and the test state, which obviously it passed the test. And on to the next one, which is 12% trip time, same format, little table showing all the nominal value and what it actually did pick up at and the deviation. Another little plot of the voltage on the actual trip signal when it changed state, and then again down at the end the pass status of the test. And that's the basic Omicron report for testing a protection relay. And that ends this little series on testing a stator earth fault relay. Hope it's been useful to some people, and thanks for watching.